Welcome everybody to the final broadcast for this week's Winners League. We have reached, we're a little bit past the midway point right now for Winners League. We're soon going to start realizing who's going to be going into playoffs, who's kind of on the cusp of, on the cutoff line. And right now it's se7en versus Team Queso. Kazakhstani CS, Keith. It's on the rise. The Spaniards, They're also here to game. It's on Inferno. It should be a pretty good one. My name is Strong Legs. This fine young gentleman right here, that's Keith, Seaside, and Melanie will be kicking it for us on the observing. Keith, how are you feeling?
Feeling good. Mid-lunch, but that's how it goes when you're the esports life, right? You grind it out no matter what. So I'm feeling good. Just got in the door for my other job, and here we are, Roy. So I'm feeling good. And as far as this match goes, I'm assuming that's the 2. Is that?
I'm sorry?
You said 1. What's 2? Is about the match?
Jeez, you're just gonna put me on the spot like that?
I am. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it back at you.
All right. Well, you know what? The second game coming up right here is gonna be Ambush versus Budapest 5. Keith, we have been seeing Budapest play quite a bit here on Winners League.
Yep.
They are a good team. They're a scary team. They have a very unconventional style. Their approach is completely off the books. You can't go to the books when you're playing against Budapest. They don't play them by the books. But
how do you feel about this match? Queso, se7en. Queso, a team last season that had a couple hot games and then a couple flat games.
This is
se7en, a team that's impressed me. This lineup is a bit newer though.
This is a whole different lineup. The other team got dropped entirely. This is a whole this is an entirely different lineup. Same brand. You know what though? I have to admit, every time I look at Team Queso, I have to smile, Keith. It's it's just a happy looking logo. It's a wholesome.
Does queso
looking logo.
mean cheese?
It does, if I'm not mistaken. So it's Team Cheese. I'm here for it. We're all here for it. It's breakfast time here in North America. I guess it's not anymore. It's 12 o'clock, but
I mean, if you just woke up, it's breakfast time, I guess.
Exactly. Breakfast is relative, just like Einstein's theory of relativity. Now, what is not relative is the outcomes in this matches, Keith, because again, we are past the midway point. We're getting pretty close to who's going to make it, who's not going to make it, who's fighting until the very end. And again, there's 7 games to be played. And I imagine the cutoff is somewhere between 4 and 3. At least 4 wins guarantees that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a toss-up. But by the way, guys, if you're wondering about the brackets and the scores and the standings, you can check all that on win.gg. And we'll also probably have the graphics for you next week. As soon as we feel like it's time to present the standings to show you guys which teams will be advancing, which teams will be, I guess, staying home, not going home, but yeah. And I think
this one's going to be interesting to me. Yeah, I se7en, a team that's been impressive so far. I'd say Dream has really come in and shown a lot for me. For a guy that has experience in PUBG, he's shown that he's really capable in CSGO. Winter's a guy that I look at, and Smiley, of course. But everyone on se7en has had their moment on stream. They've been really strong, really dominant. I'm excited to see the new Team Queso because, as you said, new lineup. I haven't seen them, so we'll see.
I think I've seen this lineup play once or twice already, if I'm not mistaken. They were pleasantly surprising, but it is. We've been talking a lot, Keith, and you know how it is in Game Winners League. We prefer action over talking, so let's go straight to the server. Mel, kick it. Knife for size, of course, if you're wondering.
So, Roy, question. With how the Inferno meta has kind of bounced around and now with the economy, if you win knife, would you rather start T side, get out of the way, and like get through that rough patch, or would you rather start CT side? What do you think? I know like a year ago everyone would say CT, but like now I think teams might want to start T side.
Yeah, so I guess that's really the big question, isn't it? It's kind of difficult to answer, to be honest. I feel like, to some degree, everyone just feels far more comfortable on defense on this map, even though we know deep down this is a very terror-sided meta. But you know what? Let's wait on that thought right now. It's just straight action down the brackets. They go into a potential triangle, but Smiley's been abandoned. He's by himself, but he hears all this going on, but he will take the backstab. but Iceman, unfortunately, he gets the full force from the front.
Smiley going to get here in time to help his teammate. No, his teammate falls in sight. Smiley looking for his third. He'll get shut down. Queso has amazing trades coming into the site. Smiley tries. Now the retake's on. They have a flash on Striker. Winter coming in with armor. They have a flash to work with, Roy. All 3 players from Queso are in the site. This is going to be the difference maker. Flash over from Striker. They're going to go. He sees one head. That's poking around. Clarence gets 1 and 2. Striker falls. Queso with the very quick and aggressive bracket trap on A with no utility at all. That's ballsy.
Hey, we're not the only ones that don't like wasting time on Winners League. These guys, they want to go quick on that pistol. No breaks, no time to breathe. But I feel like in that 2v3, there was actually a chance for se7en to make that work. But I believe Winner just needed the first shot to be a little bit cleaner there. And I think that round might have been, in that scenario at least, would have been kind of different. But for now, it is the force buy from se7en. Nice damage exchange so far. Pretty even across the board. Now, there's a lot of utility here for Team Queso, right? They can use this to abuse Banana like they are right now, which is obviously the key. You take away Banana, you push the pistols back on site. At that point, you have so many options available to you. For now, though, se7en, they're just going to hold the stack on B. 3 players here. They got CZs, they got Deagles. If Team Queso decides to execute here late round, that might not end well.
But for now, it's all quiet, Roy. Like my house. No one's here but me. All quiet. I mean, I guess the cats are here, but you know how cats are, Roy. They just sleep. They're kind of like me. But finally, action will happen. Aragorn going to be given the kill from Dream as he walks just into balcony. Team Queso showing this very take style very early on, right? Let's take Banana, let's fight for it, use some utility. And then kind of like the Astralis, all right, we got this control, let's just sit still, right? They're going to have to make a plan to us. They know their money's wacky. And even going to throw a little bit of a bait out what nades they have left towards B. And a bracket smoke. So this is like super safe from Queso. I can't blame them for doing this.
Yeah, I mean, safe, but there's 20 seconds left on the clock. If they're not careful, this could be problematic. Smiley has just eliminated Clarence towards A. They know this is going to be a B hit now. The numbers are back. Winter's playing up close in their faces with the Deagle, but the flashbangs are really effective. Now it's chaos.
Oh! How does Winter do that, Roy? 5 seconds. Firstman. Can he plant? Iceman's right in the smoke. No time. He's going to get overwhelmed. Gets one more. I can't believe Winter's done that, Roy. How does he hit that Deagle shot? That recoil worked out for him. Perfect.
Wow. That was insane. I mean, I really did not think he was going to get any kills. The flashes were just on point. I mean, he was so blind. The fact that he recovered that and found 2 kills, that is unreal. And if Team Queso, they just got robbed, Keith. This was a straight up robbery. Now they're back down to the pistols. se7en, on the other hand, they're bolstered. They got SMGs. They got full utility. No kit still on hand, so retakes might be difficult. That nade should do a good chunk of damage, and it does.
Well, okay, Roy. We knew pistols were good, but I guess it came down to Queso being a bit too methodical in their default. They all had SMGs. Got Banana, but then outside of that, didn't get any info. se7en, a big win for them. But this round is the swing round, right? Who's going to take control early? You win this, it's going to feel good. Iceman gets the first. His in, and he's got a kill second on the Belk player.
Wait.
It is just a Mac 10 entry, but Dream. No way they expect this guy in small pit. Yep. Free kill. And he's going to be looking for more. Smoke fades on Moto. Claren gets taken care of. Striker gets the rest. se7en keep 2 alive. The unfortunate thing is there are no rifles, right? Everyone's SMG.
Yeah, there's one. There's one rifle. Dream's got that.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, he's got that on deck. But yeah, you're right. That was literally 9 SMGs and pistols battling it out in that round. I haven't seen that in a while, to be honest.
That's been a long time since I've seen that, yeah.
That was kind of insane. Team Queso, though, barely losing that one. I mean, that was almost a reverse eco. But se7en, they got that unlocked. Now it's going to be Team Queso without the ability to force fully, so it'll be a semi-buy in terms of weaponry. They have a couple upgraded pistols. They have a little bit of utility, and just enough money left over to make sure to guarantee that purchase in this next round. But now the artillery, the weaponry here for se7en, it's a lot stronger. They have rifles. They've downgraded 2 of the SMGs for upgraded rifles, and they have utility on lock. Plus now they have a kit, which I'm surprised they only have 1 kit considering their money, but maybe they're not planning on retaking.
Just towards mid, Queso, smoke left, smoke right. They've used all their utilities to practice control, Roy, so now the rest is just going to be dry. They may try to wrap on B here, but Striker, can he mow them down? 1, 2, to the pistol, still alive. Will finally go down. Winner, his only play is pushing Banana. He'll deal with that Banana player. And the other 2 are coming from CT. He knows this. But flashed off, and it looks like he's electing to just play completely aggressive, and why not? You have 3 more teammates on their way. A plant from Queso would be ideal. But I don't think Winner's going to let this happen. 1 and 2. Money in the bank. Se7en have set themselves up beautifully. Money on the CT side. You keep 4 alive, Roy. They're stabilizing.
Yeah, 3 kills for the SMG. I mean, Windsor played that almost masterfully. You're absolutely right. That was his only play. Push Banana, eliminate the sandwich, eliminate the double-pronged attack. And then he repositioned into water after hearing both of them go into destruction. And he stayed crouched, giving them a doubt, giving them like, okay, maybe he's back on Banana. Maybe he's just waiting for his team. No, he's in there basically again. Job well done. 7. They've managed to turn it into a 3-1. Smoke deep, Molotov deep as well. That gives them control of Banana. And as long as they have this part of the map, as long as they... Wait. Mick, that's not supposed to happen.
Wow. Well, okay. Mick will take it. Iceman. Down and out for the count. Clarence. Just going to worry about mid. As Queso work this default, they're probably going to get Hall's control in a minute, Roy, or brackets, whichever they prefer. I see most teams typically get Halls then brackets, but you can just force brackets. And with 3 players, you're certainly going to be able to force this. Well-timed smoke from Dream. They may like to come from it, through it. That nade's going to be huge. I thought it would do more, just a little early. And the crazy part is, Queso now just contact through that smoke.
Now, Dream, he's hearing all this. Looking for that. The flashbang comes off. It's perfect, but away, and that opens him up for exposure. That he kind of overcommitted for that. I mean, as soon as you don't get that first duel, maybe just fall off. Now it's Smiley to defend against this attack. It's a split on the A site. They're all coming into except 1 player.
Smiley gets 2. Can he do more? 3 from Smiley. Maybe 4. Yes, 2 bullets on that M4, Roy, and he gets 4. I can't believe it. I think I peeked to my mic and peeked to my throat, but man, was it worth it. That was unreal. On pace for the 8. I don't think Yabba's going to give it to him. He's going to yabba-dabba-do out of here.
Yeah, he's a yabba don't, but 7. That was so sick from Smiley. I mean, you see 1 person in pit. No way you're expecting him to. Okay, you're expecting 1. Chance. You're expecting maybe 2, considering his position is obviously really strong, but 4 kills? Get out of here, Smiley. But add that to the reel. Add that to the highlight reel, fellas. Now it's Team Queso back on the back foot. They're on down to pistols again. This is an opportunity for 7 to really draw and establish.
The pistols, though, they already got 1. I don't think they can get that gun. A little too far gone. And it looks like they are going to be able to get it. So 7 just give that up. They understand that, you know, maybe not worth throwing more bodies at that. And Queso just reset. Winner gets left alone towards B with an SG, something that used to be an ops position, but now can be held by this SG. But with Clarence throwing the res flash over the top, it'll force Winter back, and Queso will slowly advance.
Seems like 7 wants to go aggressive. This SG, if that falls, the 2-for-1 deal, still not bad. There's a lot of here. Striker goes for the repeat. That's a little overconfident. Now it's a 2 versus 2. Weapons have been recovered from Team Queso, and they got a smoke for cross. This is a resetted post.
Yeah, and with only 3 flashes to retake with, Aragorn is able to just plant this bomb. He's got 2. He's doing God's work right now for Queso. Iceman, though, coming in with a silent stem forward, seemingly has been buffed lately, I swear. Gets 1, and it's just Yabba that picked up SG. Uno. No, not Dose. Smiley shuts it down. He's had a couple huge rounds. The 1v1 to close it out. No kit, but defuse is in. 5 for 7. expensive. Queso's buy will be good. Seven's bank will start to drain a bit. But Seven getting a little bit too comfortable, maybe. Those peaks were ambitious, I'll say.
You're right. That money is starting to dwindle here for Seven, even though they're on a huge win streak. The crazy part is Team Queso, they can sustain purchases now back to back, even without a bomb plan. Like their money is still in a surplus somehow. That bomb plan, of course, was guaranteed multiple rounds in a row, but right now it's players up close with the op looking for that early pick. This is actually sick because this throws off the timing a little bit, right? They don't expect it. But the smokes, the nades, the utility usage right now from Kazakhstan, they are insane. Uh-oh, that Molotov, the Iceman, he has no support. Striker, he's trying to reposition for that flash, and that should be coming shortly, but they're not moved up on the wall yet. That flash is wasted. Now Iceman is gonna hunt for that kill. Again, they missed their opportunity, and they overextend for the kill, costing them.
Yeah, that's becoming a theme, unfortunately. Smiley tries to compensate, and it's all on Dream. Can Dream have a Smiley round, Roy? I don't know. He only has a flash. He's not in pit. He's on site, which means the wide swings are going to be super deadly. And they're going to contact it, smoke library, and just explode here. Big moment for Dream. He's in a one and done, too, and he just gets done. Not one. Seven. May want to consider saving. A couple of their players won't have enough money.
Yeah, and I think they're thinking the same thing as you. They're connected. They don't have the money. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
In that position from Dream, just not quite as strong to defend against that split as Smiley's positioning last time. But okay, 5-2. 4 players alive for Team Queso. They have a little bit of surplus cash right now that they could use to buy up full utility and have a little bit of money left over. Even with the loss bonus, I still think they have multiple purchases in a row here.
Well, op still in Seven's hands. Rifles will come in. All in all, not a bad buy for Inferno. I mean, nothing to shake a stick at, right? One thing does surprise me is maybe Dream wants to go aggressive, but not picking up that tranquility. Hit. To me means he's going to peek and die or something of the sorts, but other than that, everything seems normal.
Everything's normal except a little surprise in halls, I suppose. Now, I love this position from Dream. It's a really difficult angle to hard clear, and it's not something that you're normally looking for. But I believe it's becoming more and more common, so I think people are starting to pick up on this angle. Now, this triple setup in halls, this could catch Team Queso off guard. Seven has been playing really heavily towards bracket early, and they've been falling off the site. This time, they're not on site or in bracket at all. But Team Queso, they somehow avoided this. This is all a fake right now on bracket and A site. They're headed back towards B. Only problem is Striker's taking the bait. Iceman now realizes he spots him going back to B. That's going to send Striker back, and maybe Seven gets there in time.
Winter. She's coming over the top for him. He's already got one, Roy. I don't want to force his smoke, and the ball is coming in from Iceman, so now it's going to force him. Iceman burns one, funny enough. Fire and ice. As Iceman's going to come back to Coffin, support his teammate. Bomb will go down. Push, the trade, just Yabba. 3 now for Iceman. Nade in from Smiley, and the push from Yabba gets caught. We'll drop that SG. Tell Dream to come get it. And that's going to be 6 for 7. Recover beautifully, keep 3 alive. Queso, though, that is loaded.
Yeah, they have a lot of money. Again, the lead here is pretty comfortable for 7, but by all means, this is recoverable for Queso. Now they're going to try a double op setup on Seaside. Okay. Generally, ops on Seaside Inferno are hard to put to use. Now you have 2 of them. I want to see this.
Smiley. Yabba down. As they smoke half wall and elect to play it safe. Looks like Smiley is just doing the sandbag jump spot. 4 logs. He'll even deep smoke now all by his lonesome. He's going to slow down Queso. But it looks like Queso's mainly response is take brackets. The typical response. Looks like going to do it a little quietly though, Roy. Not wanting to be too obnoxious about it.
Oh, peekaboo. Striker gets eliminated. That's one of the defensemen available here for 7. Now Iceman and Dream, they're in good positioning for this. Iceman at the headshot angle gets destroyed. Now it's Dream's time to shine. The A1S beginning to work. It's 2. Almost finding the 3rd as well on Tavares, but he does get eliminated. Now we're down to 2s. Smiley and Winter. They have been beasts so far. They're looking to clutch it out. Team Queso, they really need this. They really need their rounds, Keith.
Yeah, they can't afford to let this one slip away. One of their best chances at a round in the last little while. Winter's going to start creeping up. Molly goes in. Smiley spots him. Shot in with the op just on Mick. And he gets spotted by Smiley, who picks up the M4, jumps up, and Mick is gone. He just doesn't peek. He doesn't fight one of them. He's spotted. Winter was hiding, letting Smiley make all the plays. And that's 7 for 7. They're filled with luck. Okay, so if they keep getting these bombs, the loss bonus, they're going to keep buying back. And they have 7 at a spot that's still manageable. But it can slip away at a moment's notice.
This feels almost unlucky for Queso. They just can't quite get themselves out of these scenarios that are so close. These 2v2s, the 1v1s. Now it's Smiley looking for the early pick again. Not to mention that Team Queso has been losing the early round almost every time. Now it's double nades down. They're going to do serious damage, and they're going to go out and do a crossfire. But before that, Iceman gets the backstab. Now they've been watered down to 3 players. Again, another backstab.
Iron gets to the site. There's that Molly on Moto. No plant. I feel confident to stick this. And Smiley finds Varsberg. Smiley's just posting. He's going to get a second. He is having a hell of a game, isn't he? Might not be having as many fancy kills as he did early on, but they are just consistent. They are clean. They're refrags. He has just been all over the map, and he has been fragging out. He is 15-4 on round 11. The closest teammate to him is at 9 in Winter.
Let me get an ADR check. This man has to be at least 140.
150.
150.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. And his teammates, I mean,
what?
That's a lot of flashes from Striker, too. 15 effective flashes so far. So the support's there to set him up, too. So beautiful teamwork.
Oh, my God. All right. They're not stopping the aggression key. This is relentless from 7. Again, I talked about this kind of... Kazakhstan has their own CS version, man. I'm telling you, they don't follow the same laws we follow when it comes to Counter-Strike. They have a different textbook. Now, again, the early game has been lost to Team Queso. They're a man down. They only have managed to get 50 damage onto Winter, and they've had to use almost their entire load of utility to take that banana control.
That's just good play from 7, right? They've set the presence. They set like the pattern that we're gonna take banana. We're gonna hold it. We're gonna make you fight for it. A couple nades in case it has to drop double of what 7 used. So that's just that pattern breaking. 7 realizes it's time to play a little bit safe, right? Especially after the first pick. So beautiful CF from 7. Dream under balcony. A flash is about to come from the pit player, I believe. As soon as he hears something. Dream gets caught with a molly out. He tosses it. He has a teammate there. Yaba gets one. Dream burns one. Smiley's still living. Trade in from Iceman. It's just Varsberg. He's going to try to creep out. Smiley gets the call. Even with this lurk smoke out, he'll try to jump right into Smiley's living arms. Another 2K. Back to back to back from him. 9 rounds for 7. And they pause when they're out of cash, Roy. That's kind of unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Not only is the money kind of in a bad spot, they're also in a huge deficit now. It's a 9-2. Again, we talk a lot about terror-sided economy, terror-sided meta. You need at least 6 rounds. You need at least, these are the standard finishes. Like it's very rare to see Inferno and anything other than 9-6. You know, 10-5s are sometimes even rare, but usually it's 8-7s, 9-6s. Like, those are the typical finishes now, right? We don't really see extremes anymore. This is 9-6. There's potential for more. I mean, double digits available here for 7. They have full weapons. They have double SGs. They have more T-sided weapons and CT-sided weapons. And Team Queso is down to Mac 10s and pistols.
This is going to be a little brutal, I think, right? A Hall's pop is always a safe bet. But with how well the Pip players have been playing, maybe harder than they think. It looks like they are just going to stick with taking their brackets. Hardsburg can make some noise. There's the moto smoke. Flash coming over. 4 players are on the side, but only 2 are going to be on the right side of the smokes. As the utility comes raining in, Nick swings, and they find the kill on Dream. That's a gun. The Pip player falls for free. 7 have to get over here and retake. They have to stop taking damage. This is very doable.
This is really doable, but they're holding gold in their hands. They have the SGs. They can't buy those keys. They have to consider a save at some point. Maybe concede the round, but... yeah,
are you surprised by this?
I'm not surprised by this.
Yeah, I guess they don't want to give more guns to Queso, right? Because if Queso get out everyone with guns for what they invested, I guess that's kind of a bigger loss than just save.
And again, SGs, like you can't lose those. Those are just so strong on CT side. They're not weapons you want to give up for free, and you have the op on Smiley. You want to just, I guess at this point, 7 just wants to guarantee purchases, right, for the rest of the half. Like, we're nearing the end now. There's no reason to take a crazy risk. It sucks you lost an eco, yes. That may be, actually, that probably Queso's savior round, if there is one in this match. So, yeah.
Down mid, 7. 3 players towards B to take banana control with nothing happening. They immediately shift back. There's Iceman. With that smoke and halls, I think that lets them peek into it. But Queso, you can see how passive they're playing right. Not taking as many risks as they were willing to early on, and that might be a difference.
Oh, they were... Team Queso was thinking about going through that arch mode quickly, but they stopped. Now they're going to use utility. Last time they got caught in the crossfire, they don't want that same mistake again. But they've eliminated one side of the crossfire. Now they're peering into arches. But it's a big problem here, Keith. As long as Winter is on banana, there's going to be 4 players towards A. There's going to be 2 players towards arches. It's going to be really hard for Team Queso to break through here. And I think they're aware of that, because Claren and Yaba are both setting up right now to take. And okay, that is cheeky. There it is. Now Smiley falls back towards B to reinforce the defenses, and the B side that's open. This is where the A defenses get kind of spread out, but still unfavorable for Team Queso to hit A. B is actually in the play right now. I think they're going to go for this play. Yeah, they're going for the B split.
And give it a go. They're through. And they have isolated just a single player. Smiley has to start hitting some shots. 2 key shots he has to. Both free. Misses them both. Goes down without a kill. And I think that's just round right. Just like that scene.
Okay, Queso. They're recovering.
I have seen some nuts nades, by the way, from Queso.
From everyone.
Like, Molly Porch from left side mid, a jump throw that hits the skybox. Nutty. I just saw him smoke half wall from first oranges on a jump throw. Never seen someone do that before. Lined up with, like, a bolt. Like, what is that? It's been some sick nades.
Yeah, people are evolving, man. Counter-Strike is becoming crazy. It's also crazy to think about that. I mean, obviously, nades have been a historic part of Counter-Strike for a long time. It feels like only within the last year and a half, that, you know, people have started to, like, really respect and appreciate their utility, right? Like before, people were just kind of just tossing them. It wasn't a huge emphasis on nades. Now it's like, you know, every nade is so impactful, and people are starting to respect what is kind of an important piece, right, to the defense, to the offense. But let's see, 9-4. Team Queso is recovering quite nicely. Now Dream he's looking to throw this off a loop. He's down mid already. I don't think they're aware. They're not aware at all.
Wow, he's down. Does he get more? He gets 2, not 30, because Claren was waiting at T-stairs with an AWP. Swings and trades that out, but Dream to get 2 in the fashion that he did. Iceman to find Varsberg. The change of pace from 7, and immediately has an effect.
Okay, so I guess we're back to the double-digit finish after all for 7. For a second, I was starting to maybe doubt that was a possibility. Team Queso, they look like they're finally come to life, but now they're in a pretty tough predicament. I think at this point, maybe just Claren taking contact with the op, look for the opening duel. If he can find a rifler, perfect. I think they're aware that Smiley's been opping mostly towards the A site. Now Striker spotted these 2 players. That smoke makes things very awkward. The flashbang is very effective. Oh, they're bumping into each other.
A little awkward. Claren through the wall. Tags Winter, so his P250 is a one-shot. Okay. Relax for me. Smoke coffin. Let's Yaba plant, and Claren's looking for more. That molly, though, will hurt Yaba. Actually misses, so it won't hit him. He gets one more kill, and Yaba closes it out. How do they do that? 7, they whiff, they get cut off guard, they push smokes, and Yaba shuts it down, and they just kept feeding Claren.
Claren with the 3 kills.
I can't believe. A, they missed the molly. That sucks. But to feed Claren that much, that is crazy.
Yeah, I did not think that was going to end well for Team Queso. They missed the new box molly. I was like, all right, that's it. That's it. That was their chance to eliminate that player. Somehow Claren pulls something out of a sleeve. All right.
I mean, I guess it was kind of, it was nice. It was like, I can't believe he did that. But that new box player peeking too had a big factor in it.
Right, exactly.
Just a lot of little errors that just helped Queso so. Here we go. Yaba 1, Slash Winter 2. He's going to be able to get out. They'll take that advantage. They can play 2-2, play the trades. If all goes according to plan, Roy, if they trade 1 for 1 every time, 7 will keep 1 alive. Quick match.
Okay. So things slow down a little bit here for Team Queso. No, that smoke is not very effective. Smiley has a huge gap in that. That's actually a big error for Team Queso. If they fall back to B, this is going to be very telegraphed now. Obviously, no one is in bracket. Smiley's holding it down. Dream has his back covered, so they're going to have to commit 2 people for now on the A site. But again, there's 2 players on B. And it's a 3 versus 2 for Team Queso. So they do have a chance. And they have all the utility they need for the full execute. They have 2 smokes for both Coffins and CT. But this double setup here by Winter and Striker, this one is a little difficult to deal with. That nade just chunked them.
No, Varsberg swings around. Striker whiff a little bit. But he gets 1, so it makes it doable for this team to come back. Smiley, great timing to be able to catch Varsberg. He wanted to cross towards Coffins, take construction with Argorn. And now they're in a weird spot, right? No kit, though. They smoke CT instead of the bomb to Molly Coffin. And Smiley, I think, can just stick this. Argorn, they've let him through. Good trade from Dream.
Shots.
Yeah, that was these shots that are being hit now is kind of absurd. Like, immediately refragging.
Okay, so I guess the double-digit finish is still there for 7. But I have to say, Team Queso, they came to life towards that end. This could have been much worse for them. 10-5, although it is a bit leaning on the extreme, is manageable, I feel. But again, pistol, first gun run, I think these are going to be big points and big objectives for Team Queso to pick up. I am part of me is afraid for Team Queso though. We saw how aggressive, just oozing in confidence 7 was on CT. Now they're on offense where they're supposed to be playing on offense. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous for Team Queso. But right now it's a fast push towards the B side. There's only 1 player home. That's Yaba. And he's by himself. He's managing 1 kill. That's not bad.
Not bad at all. Claren gonna jump across. Winter's there. Gonna trade out awkwardly. Smiley fighting desperately. 2 before he falls. Iceman wants to fall back. And he's just gonna fall back and just cross-check them both out. 7 with a big pistol. Especially on the T side. This sets the pace for them. Sets them up nicely. Queso have a lot of work to do.
I'm a little surprised to see this pistol from Team Queso, though. Single player on B typically isn't bad, right? But I feel like stopping bomb plants is such an important aspect of the game now that like, just running 1-4 pistols aren't really the best ideas anymore. And if you are going to run 1-4, you should at least have like some sort of idea on how to fast rotate or get information early just so you can readjust your numbers and just kind of be ahead instead of reactionary. Now 7, they're grouping up towards halls. It's looking like a hall spot, and again, nobody is home. Team Queso, they've gambled incorrectly. I think they might as well, yeah, they might as well just save. Like, they have armor, they have no purchase. Jesus Christ, Smiley, relax.
Bomb has been planted.
What is this right now? I'm confused.
I don't even know, Roy. I don't even know what to say. I mean, 7's not going to complain. Bombs planted. I'm surprised the SMGs aren't going to start hunting here. Winter and Striker are going to start to do that now. Claren, Aragorn, going to have to save this armor. It's worth its weight in gold at this point. Next round, they won't have a buy, right? A couple players heavily invested. Some didn't, so a little bit on the edge.
I just genuinely feel like that was really sloppy from Team Queso. There's no logical argument you can make, except maybe to weaken 7's economy. That would actually be a good argument for that. Okay, first player to fall to Smiley, that's not a big deal, okay? He got destroyed on trying to peek and peer into the brackets. That's fine. But you don't have a kit. You have no way back into the site. You've lost Arch's control. There's just so many pieces you have to take before that's even... I don't know. Anyways, it's going to be a fast push towards B right now. 4-7. Again, we're going to get this over with. It seems holding, not even for a second. Aragorn able to fly across, but of course, back out to the sidearm will not be enough. Now it's the next turn to shine, and he gets eliminated as well. 7 maintain the lead, 13-5. Now the fun in the games are over, Keith. This is where Team Queso has to make their stand. This is their potentially their last gun round available. They're going to have full utility. They're going to have full rifles. They have to make their stand here. Otherwise, the winning condition will be way too far gone.
Claren about to peek into this. Flash misses. Nice shot in.
Nice.
He needed an opening pick, and I love it. He knows the flash is coming in, and he abuses that fact. I don't like the right click run knife on the Iceman, but they're going to keep trucking. Claren's going to get a second before he finally goes down. Argon and Mini doing work with his back to the wall. Molly and Pin, Varsberg on site. This is 7 just running into their graves. They try something quick, and Queso with the immediate, just beautiful hold.
Yeah, I can't seem to remember, but 7 did have some SMGs left, right? This was a kind of a bonus round for them, or did they upgrade fully? You know?
What's that?
7? Did they fully upgrade their SMGs there, or did they have 1 or 2?
That was full upgrade, I believe.
Full
Might have
rifles.
been 1. Yeah, full rifles. Yeah. There was no SMGs even in spawn, right? I think that was just straight up rifles from. Wait. Oh, you said 7. I think they had 1 I think they had 1.
Okay, so that was kind of their bonus round, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now they're on the full rifle buy. They have some utility left. I mean, missing, I should say. Striker has none. Dream down to Molly Smoke. Not a big deal. They have full utility on the 3 other players. That's more than enough for everything. But Byron, he's starting to heat up a little bit with this op. And if he continues to have this confidence and he continues to heat up... Oh, it's close. That could be a problem for 7. They have a big lead, but that could quickly disappear. For now, it is 7 taking banana control. Yaba with the SG, playing with fire, with confidence as ever. He's waiting for the pop flash. It comes in again behind the wall, and Iceman just deletes him. Baron's heating up, Keith.
Flash in the mid. Swing. Kill onto one. Dream's going to get the second. And out they come. Claren can try to hang. And he's... Oh, they're gifting him. That's 3. Claren's coming alive. He's a CT-sided player, Roy. We're seeing that on display. Can he get one more to get his team back in this? It's going to be hard because there's a resmoke for winner and a molly. But if they give them a chance, Roy, if they give them that little window, I think they're going to take it. Double flash over the roof. Blind Striker though, default, trying to come through on him. I think the flashes were good on the second player, just not on Striker. And Claren's going to go, has a kit, realizes, man, I'm just out of time. Any kill he gets, though, is icing on the cake, and a 4th.
Yeah, luckily they have some money seeped over. And Claren with a 4K, huge round, but it's just not enough. Now se7en is on the border. They're on the edge of the finish line. Team Queso, they're going to force up with everything they got. If they can't make the stand here, Keith, I think that's GG. They're going to be broken. It's going to be every advantage for se7en. So, yeah, I think this is the most important round for Team Queso so far in this match. It's going to be flashes for Banana and Iceman with the kill. Nice flashes of support from Striker. The Molotov's going to keep him at bay for now. Yaba's on the other side of that wall, and if he's not good for it, Keith, that's going to mean sure death. Now Iceman's on the high ground. He's looking for him. They know that he's past the Molotov. Yaba goes for the missed shot. Mick is there, though. He does respond at least one. Keeps it managed now, but he goes for the wide swing, and that just exposed the site. And se7en have the 4 versus 2. There are 2 players wounded. The bomb is being planted on default.
Bomb has been planted.
Team Queso, I feel like they're down so much they almost have to go for this, but I guess maybe they don't know the damage on Smiley and Winner, and with just a kit, need and a flash, it's near impossible, especially on the B site. So, gonna try to save this up. It's unfortunate. They're gonna have to fight back, Roy. se7en, though, you have to say, they've just been playing some immaculate CS. A couple mistakes here and there, but for the most part, clean entries, great refragging, and just playing so well as a unit.
Love that. They're so aggressive. You never have time to think. You never have time to relax. You're just constantly being assaulted left and right, and it's just stressful. Now it's the final timeout. That's it, Keith. It's match point. 9 attempts here for se7en to close off this game. 9 attempts for Team Queso to bring this into overtime. I'm not sure how I feel about this one, Keith. This is looking grim almost.
Grim's the right word, I'd say, Roy. And with this bind that they're going to have, I wonder what kind of pace Queso want to take, right? Do they want to play super aggro? Are they going to play passive? se7en have been taking like almost both routes. 22 on Smiley. The man's still having a hell of a game. I'm intrigued to see what Queso will do.
They're going 3B early. I think they're looking to fight Banana. Double nade deep. The Molotov there. Smiley's peering over it, though. 1-for-1 trade so far. The ump against the op. There's no way he takes the repeat. And a 1-for-1 deal early on. That's not bad for se7en. I think they're relatively happy with that. And Claren goes for the jiggle, and he gets shut down by Smiley. Now the B defense is like crumbled. This is a little sloppy from Team Queso, Keith. That nade just destroyed Mick too.
You think they're going to clear him?
Yeah,
that's what I want to know.
Yeah, I think I think he gets hard cleared really badly.
I want to see. I'm curious.
Oh, he knows.
When he gets out, he's like, I'm gonna go. It's time for me to leave.
Can we get eyes on Dream here real quickly? I feel like he's just gonna hard clear the sandbag. Yo,
He did, didn't he? He did it so hard. He went all the way to the corner. No chances. Yeah, that would have been that. Oh, this hard rotate from Queso too. They have to get him when they know it, but I'm surprised it's to A. Nothing being. I mean, I guess the pit player doesn't know if anything's going on towards brackets, but full execute towards B. This retake's going to be doable, Roy. It's just unfortunate that they weren't there to at least get one on the entries.
Yeah, and look at Dream's positioning. It's really hard for them to predict. Mick, if he had a better weapon, maybe he stood a chance, but Dream eliminates him long distance with the SG. Now, as far as Aragorn, the 2 remaining players looking to be the heroes of this round, but I think this ends in melted cheese.
Terrorists win.
That'll do it, Roy. Just like that. The deep smoke, they hold behind it. Not much to be said. They get cut down 16-6. And Queso, they had their moments, right? I was really impressed with Claren. I think his op was super crispy on the CT side.
He was heating up.
He was able to pop off. Yeah, the support was nice from his team. 20 flashers from Mick, but man, Smiley just had such a CT side, right? I think he won his team at least 5 rounds CT side, if not 4. Like he had some big individual performances, and then his team just came together on the T side, one pistol, and snowballed from there.
And I think he was 22 or 24 and 10 at the end. I mean that's godly almost, right? I mean, he had not even just statistically speaking, right? It's not just the raw numbers. It's the amount of impact he had. It's the early save that he gave them, the 4 kills on the A defense. Like you can't ask much more from him. I mean, he stepped up when it was required. But that is the end of this story. se7en Kazakhstan CS on the rise, Keith. I'm telling you. For now, though, this one is over. We are going to be moving on to the next game, which should be starting in about 10 minutes, everyone. Stay tuned, and we'll have that action coming up for you shortly. If you haven't done so already, guys, please follow our socials, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. Follow Keith. Every follow that he gets, 1 extra hair grows on his beard. Follow me down here.
Oh, please, everyone follow me. I want a beard, man. Really bad.
But for now, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. Enjoy the music, and we'll be back before you even know it.